Okay, so you're dead set on doing residential. I'm not going to be mad at you. This video is about some residential hacks that I can teach you on how to get leads in for basically free. It just takes a little time and effort. Some of it requires just a little bit of money, but you're going to be able to be overwhelmed with leads if you follow these, okay? Again, if you're dead set on doing residential, I'm not going to talk you out of it. I am going to give you some advice on being able to get work that you probably haven't thought about in the past, and a lot of companies just do not take advantage of it. Okay, one of the first things we're going to talk about, actually I'm just going to go over a summary. We're going to be talking about insurance agents, real estate agents, yard signs, and property management companies. So one of the things that I used to always tell the guys who work for me is when you go out and you do door knocking, you're going to get one customer at a time, okay? I told you I was going to talk to you about door swings versus door knockings. This is where we start talking about door swinging. Okay, when you do door knocking, you're going to go in and you may get one customer. Maybe you get his neighbor, maybe they give you a referral to their sister, but you're just getting one customer per door knock. What I'm going to teach you is how to get multiple customers for every door swing, or a business to business door swing. Okay, because what we want to do is we don't maximize the time that we spend actually going out selling with what we're going to get in our return on an investment. Door knocking is a way you can make money fast. Doing door swinging and doing business-to-business sales, even if you're doing residential, is a way that you can get paid in the long term. And again, start getting a negotiated work, and you can start getting tons of leads for basically free. All you're having to do is build relationships. All right, so the first way we're going to do that is talk about insurance agents. Now, everybody's heard the expression, if you teach a man to fish, or you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. That's kind of in a nutshell what we're trying to do here. Man, I should have been a lot smoother when I said that. The point is that when you door knock, I think it's just kind of like giving a man a fish, okay? But when you can teach whether you're doing this yourself or a sales staff on how to do door swings, and we're going to start off with doing insurance agents and kind of go down the road with this, you're going to understand why this makes so much more sense and how you can get a lot more work for a lot longer and faster. Okay, well, I won't say faster, but you can get just a better return on investment with your time. Okay, so insurance agents. What I want you to do is I want you to get some business cards together, some stationery, pens, pieces of paper, some candy, and I want you to just start riding around your town, and I want you to walk into insurance agent's office, and it's going to go real simple. You walk in, and there's going to be a girl working at the front desk. And as you walk in, you're going to say, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm the owner of this company, or I'm the salesman of this company. I would like to see if I could get on y'all's preferred vendors list." And if you're not in the South and you don't want to say y'all's on your preferred vendor list, most every insurance agent has a preferred vendor list. So when a homeowner calls and they have a roof that's got hail damage, wind damage, or they just think there's a leak and they need a new roof, most every insurance agent in America has a preferred vendors list they'll call. What they're looking for is a roofing contractor with integrity that's going to work with the insurance company and not against them, okay? And if you want to be that person, this is an excellent opportunity for you to get lead after lead after lead. So after you introduce yourself to her, you want to schedule a meeting with the insurance agent, okay? Once you schedule the meeting with the insurance agent, most insurance agents really aren't involved, but you need to get their blessing before you can start selling to the rest of the office staff. The girls who answer the phone and the insurance agents that work inside the office, they're the ones who you're going to be on the preferred vendors list. So what I recommend doing is, I'm talking about hit every insurance agent in your town. I don't care if you have to go on 100 sales calls in a month, go see every single one of them. Do this while you're doing your door knocking, or going to meet with other clients, or you're doing your roof inspections, you're doing your estimates. Make this a priority, because I promise you, if you are someone who's wanting to develop a residential footprint in the community and you're wanting to be a well-known person, this is an excellent way to do it, okay? But you have to have integrity. You have to be working with the insurance company, not against them all the time. But all it takes is some little candy, and then once every month, drop by, get some good donuts, bring lunch every now and then, And you may start off as like number 3 in their list, and then you move up to number 2. And it may take a couple years for you to be in the number 1, but I promise you guys, if you follow this rule and you follow this, I promise you that you will get more leads than you'll know what to do with, okay? Because the insurance, at the end of the day, homeowners trust insurance agents, okay? So if you have any questions about this, I did a full video on the YouTube channel talking about how to land more leads with insurance agents. I go through the whole thing with that. It's free on the YouTube channel. Just go to there. But I want to bring it up now in this video. The next thing we're going to talk about is real estate agents. Real estate agents is the same way. And a lot of times with real estate agents, you can offer a referral program. So if you do a full roof replacement through a real estate agent, you can give them like $100 kickback if they recommend you and you do a full roof replacement. You can't really do that with the insurance agents because that starts getting into the colluding, and you don't want to go down that legal battle with the insurance agents. So if you start doing with real estate agents, you can offer some type of referral program. And it's the same thing. You walk into a real estate office, you want to talk to the broker. If you can get the broker to set up a meeting, what you want to try to do is if you set up a meeting with the broker, say, hey, can I set up a meeting, or is there a time where all you guys meet like once a week or once a month in the office? Is there any way I can do a presentation with you guys to show what we do and how we can help you as a real estate agent? Because a lot of times real estate agents, they're just trying to get the house sold. So if there's a leak and they need a roofer they can trust, they can call you. If there's a homeowner's like, hey, I'm not buying this house until the roof is replaced. If there's a homeowner's like, well, I don't know a roofer. Do you know a guy? And the real estate agent's like, oh yeah, I got a roofer I can call. You want to be the first call for all these real estate agents, because a lot of times they're looking to get something done really quick. The homeowners are trying to get their house sold. They've already got a buyer in hand. Don't charge them more than what you would want to, or charge them before, unless you have to work them in. But the point is that don't necessarily get more price if this is just a great way of getting leads in, and you're going to start building relationships with real estate agents. And buddy, let me tell you, they look at a lot of houses, okay? So understand that real estate agents is a fantastic way of you being able to immediately get more leads and add that to your bottom line in your business. Okay, yard signs. I know I talked about the basic stationery, and then I talked about traditional marketing as well in terms of what billboards can do. Another option to do, and we did this just to see how it would work, it's called a yard sign blitz. So what we did was we went around one night on a Friday and Saturday, and we put down, each night we put down about 100 yard signs each night all over the city. We put them, by red lights, we put them by parks, we put them just all over our town. There was 200 yard signs everywhere. We actually got on local news about it because we had so many yard signs that were out. And we got just a ton of calls because everybody saw our yard signs everywhere. Some people were just like, oh, that's a really great idea. Some people were like, get your effing signs out of this area. Point is like, not everybody's going to love every marketing tactic you do. You got to just have some gumption about you and have the balls to run some aggressive marketing campaigns, and this is one of them. And we just call this a yard sign blitz. I also recommend any yard or any person that you sign up with a new roof, make sure you stick a yard sign in their yard. If you've got friends and family, just ask them, say, hey, do you mind if I stick a yard sign in your yard? You would not believe how many calls come from yard signs. And a lot of times when people are like, maybe they don't like their neighbor, and so they're not going to walk over and say, hey, who did your roof? They're just going to look at the yard sign, take a picture, and call you. Okay, so yard signs is a great way to get leads. And doing the yard sign blitz, again, I recommend doing it on a Friday or Saturday in the nighttime. Everybody's going to see it. You may get on local news like we did. And the city even called it, threatened to fine us, but they never did. But, again, sometimes I believe in asking forgiveness or trying to get forgiveness than asking permission. All right, the next and last thing we're going to talk about is property management companies. This is also a great way to get multiple phone calls and multiple leads and get continued work, and then hopefully one day try to get negotiated work even with residential as working in a property management companies. Very similar conversation. Again, and every time you do these walk-ins, guys, I want you to think about how you can make their life better. Spend less time talking and more time listening. Walk in and say, hey, this is Zach Blinkensopp. I'm with Digital Roofing Innovations. I was wanting to know, do you guys ever have issues with roofing contractors, or do you have roof repairs that you need often for your tenants? And of course they're going to say, well, yeah, of course. I'm like, well, listen, I know you guys probably already have another roofer that you're working with, but we're, a local company. We just got into business. I know that you're maybe leery of a new contractor that's, just started, but here's a list of references. Here's projects that we've already done. And we were just wanting to know, you don't have to start calling us right away, but just give us an opportunity to start earning your business. And then ask them if they're like, well, if they seem like they're open to it, just say, well, what are some of the struggles that you've had in the past with your roofing contractors? And just listen to what they have to say. Some might say, well, the guy that we use never shows up, or he's, inconsistent with his pricing, or, we can never get him out on a job, or whatever. Just listen to what they have to say. And then you don't have to come back and be like, oh, well, I always show up on time, or, we're going to always do it. Just be like, well, next time a job comes up, if you don't mind, would you give us just an opportunity to start earning your business? We know that it's not going to happen overnight, but what I'm here to do is build a long-term relationship. And this is how you do this with all these people. You have to be honest. You have to show up on time. You have to do what you say you're going to do. And then you're going to have to just deliver. And if you do those things, guys, I promise you, these methods of getting leads and getting work is going to work. And you're going to be a staple in your community. And you're going to have to spend less time on advertising and more time on doing your jobs.